Do you have a toxic ex that's still contacting you or just trying to lure you back into the relationship? Well, stay tuned because today we're going to talk about exactly why do toxic exes keep coming back. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where we talk about toxic relationships, narcissism, and emotional abuse. If you're new here, my name is Naila Abdullah. I'm a therapist and life coach, and I specifically work with women to heal and rebuild after leaving a toxic or narcissistic relationship. So if that sounds like what you need, take a moment, go ahead and hit the like, the subscribe, and the notification bell to be notified every time a new episode goes up. So in today's episode, you're going to learn 3 reasons why toxic exes keep coming back to the relationship. The first reason being that being with you is a convenience. Now, what do I mean by that? Them being with you is a convenience for them. The dynamics of the relationship that they have with you fulfills their needs. Now, what needs are we talking about? Yes, we all have needs. However, when you're dealing with manipulative people, abusive people, narcissists, however you want to term them, just toxic people, people who are not good for you, healthy for you, destructive to your well-being, their needs are different than you. Their needs are different than the average healthy person. They have a need for conflict, for chaos, for control, and their behavior and the dynamics within the relationship feeds those needs, right? So having conflict with you puts you on edge, right? Even if you think you're winning the argument because you're yelling back at them, whatever it is, all of those dynamics in the relationship gives them control. It supplies their need for chaos. And I know that's very hard for a lot of people to understand because why would you want chaos? Why wouldn't you want peace? But it's not until we accept the reality that there are people in this world who feed off of that, who enjoy that, and they don't all look the same. They come in different shapes and sizes, different packages. They can present differently. So sometimes that becomes confusing because we have an image about what that looks like. However, there are people in the world who are masters at masking it, but there are people in the world who feed off of the dynamics of a toxic relationship. And being with you is a convenience for them because they are allowed to have a toxic relationship with you. So being in that relationship feeds that need. It is convenient to fulfill the need that they have. One of the mindset shifts that I've made that helped me to heal throughout my process is understanding that even though I was outspoken, and I am outspoken, I didn't mind retaliating. I didn't mind sometimes me matching the verbal aggression, right? Just feeling like you're not gonna push over me. I can speak up for myself. I can put you in your place. I can do all of that. Previously, I had the mindset that if I'm doing that, then it's not abuse, right? Because I'm standing up for myself. However, the fact that you are being triggered to begin with, where you even have to take it there, they're still controlling you. It's still a toxic dynamic within the relationship. And again, that feeds their need. The fact that they can trigger you to go off on them, right? Still means that they have some control over you, right? And it's those dynamics that they enjoy, that they feed off of. It's a field day, it's a playground for them. And again, that may be hard to believe, especially if you feel like you've been with the person so long. You know, they preach something completely different because manipulative people are great at that. They can preach something completely different. They can give advice to other people on how to have a good relationship. So you can't fathom that they actually like the conflict, right? But believe you me, that is what a covert narcissist is. That is what hidden abuse is about. However you want to term it, there are people that are very good at masking it. However, they have that need for it. And being with you is a convenience for them. It feeds that need for these toxic dynamics. The second reason I want you to know about why your toxic ex keeps coming back is to avoid embarrassment. Now, if you left a toxic relationship, that is a major blow to their ego. That means they lost control. That means that you took control, the control that they had, you took that away from them because you made the decision to leave. And that is hard for them to accept. Not only is it hard for them to accept, they don't want to accept it. And they don't want other people seeing that they have accepted it and that that has happened to them. The other part to this is that their image is high priority. After control, it's about image, right? They don't want other people realizing that you made a decision to go. And again, usually when we're looking at toxic relationships, they're long-term relationships, right? And they don't want people questioning, how in the world did this person pick up and leave after all these years? How in the world did this person pick up and leave everything behind? Or however it happened, right? They don't want people questioning, well, what's going on? Because usually, again, they're manipulative, so they're very good at portraying a different facade in the outside world to other people, right? They may be considered very generous and very caring, always jumping to help others. Whatever it is, they portray something completely different, and they don't want people to know how bad things were behind closed door. And if you left, that's a clear indication that things were really that bad. People also will question, and they're afraid of this woman really loved him, right? She really tried with him. So if she picked up and left, something really must have been off. It really must be a severe situation. All of that is a major blow to their ego, just to imagine that people are going to start thinking these things and questioning these things. The third reason your toxic ex keeps coming back is because they know your value. They know your value and they don't want anyone else benefiting from it. They know your character, your personality traits, the way you're so loving and caring, the value that you bring to others, the blessings that spills over onto others when you're around, the positive energy that you bring. Listen, manipulative people, toxic people, they don't go for, I'm sorry to say, losers. They don't go for people who are not offering much. They go for the top of the top of the top. So consider that somewhat of a compliment. However, they came to you, they have you, they want you, or maybe they don't have you anymore, but they want you because you are such high value of a person. And they don't want anyone else benefiting from that. And that is why they keep coming back, just to fathom that someone else may reap the benefits of being around someone like you. They don't want that to happen. They want to keep it for themselves. Losing complete access to you, and when I say complete access, I don't mean that you consider yourself single. I mean complete access, going no contact, completely detached. Losing access to you in that way means that you are now open for another man to step in. You are now open for someone else to reap the benefits of your anointing and of your blessings. Because who you are, you carry that with you everywhere you go. And whoever is attached to you will also reap those blessings. Right? They don't want anyone else to have that. They also know that there are people out there who will value you. They will cherish you. And once you get a taste of that, you will finally realize how long you've been settling for something that you did not deserve. And they don't want you coming to that reality. So they need to hurry up and get you back, keep you confused. Even if they can't get you back, just still being attached to you still keeps you occupied, still keeps you in a fog. And I know you may say, no, I know who they are. They can't control me anymore. But trust me, any attachment to them, any communication with them still affects your clarity, right? And that is what they want. They don't want you being clear. They don't want you coming out of the fog, right? Because that will open you up to something better. And again, when you see better, you experience better, you won't think twice about going back to what you didn't deserve before. If there's one thing that I want you to take away from this episode is the understanding that just because someone knows your value and your worth doesn't mean they're going to cherish it. They may want to be attached to you. They may want to have access to you, because you're full of value, right? Your blessings will naturally spill over onto them. So this is highly beneficial to be connected to you, but it does not guarantee that they're going to treasure it, that they're going to nurture it. And to go even a little bit further, when you're dealing with people who are abusive, who are manipulative, who are narcissistic, they will even silently hate you for your character. So they want to be with you because of who you are. They want to reap the benefits from who you are, but at the same time, they're envious of who you are. Now, I know that sounds twisted. I know it's hard to believe, but it's that very disbelief that keeps us in toxic situations, because we can't fathom that there are people out there that are that twisted. But it's real, it's true, and it's the acceptance of that that will allow you to heal. Again, it's not about getting out. It's not about staying in a state of anger that you were even attached to someone this twisted, but it's about accepting that these type of people exist. It's about accepting that you happen to cross the path of one of these people. And healing also is about giving thanks to God that I now see the truth and I now know better, so I can do better. And I can prevent myself from repeating this experience with someone else. So at this point, you've learned 3 reasons that your toxic ex, why they keep coming back to the relationship. Being with you is a convenience for them. They want to avoid embarrassment. And lastly, they know your value, they know your worth, and they don't want anyone else getting a hold of that. Now, with this information, you have the clarity now and the confirmation that them coming back has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with you as far as what's best for you. It's actually more about what's best and what's most convenient for them. So now it's up to you to take your authority back, stay focused on your healing, and maintain your boundaries so that you can heal and have that life of peace that you want. Now, if you feel like you don't want to go through any of this alone, we have a private membership group. You can click the link in the description box below to get access, to get connected to me and other women who have been there, and some women who are still going through the process. We have live coaching calls, we have live classes, and overall support to get you through this process. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.